What's up, people? This is KC3M Productions. We got Stratigy with us right now. So, we're sitting here, top of January 2011. What you got on deck?
Basically, more shows. About to hit up the market. Market this year. We not trying to drop the mixtape. This just right now. You know what I'm saying? We try and get the buzz up a little bit more. But in the meantime, we dropping the cover letter before Check My Resume. That's more like a appreciation mixtape or whatever. Show the fans that, I'm fucking with y'all. All the ones that showing me love, I appreciate that. So it's probably gonna have about no more than 9-10 tracks on that joint or whatever and shit. And we gonna go from there. Y'all gonna be seeing me perform more. Just get out there a lot more.
Alright, so question for you. You've been going at this on a more serious note for a good while now. So from the point that you started and where you at now, what have you learned? What's the difference that you see? Actually doing this and dealing with the hard work. Like, how do you feel about it? What you say?
It's not just about how hot you is. That don't really have nothing to do with it. It's about how you market it. You know what I'm saying? You could be corny as shit and have a banging ass, you could be marketed great. And that's a hit right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? So talent really don't got shit to do with nothing in this business. Y'all need to know that. It's good to be hot, of course. But as long as you got a good game plan, you out there and people know who you is, you always gonna be on top. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
So, from the point when you first started, and just coming in a little bit more raw, and then like as you alluded to, learning about the business, has that changed how you make music, or how's that affected you creatively? Like, from being more lyrical or less lyrical, has that affected you or not?
Nah, I just gotta incorporate different sounds into my own. When I take it down south, I gotta bring that Philly East Coast flavor on it. If I jump on the West Coast beat, I gotta bring that East Coast Philly, flavor on that. It's about going all over the place and shit, not just staying in your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to pop all across the fucking world. You can't just pop in your city. You know what I mean? If you wanna stay local, then that's cool, do that. But I got bigger plans, trying to head all over with it. We overseas this year, baby.
Alright, so speaking of all that, all this time passed, now, starting your buzz, getting up there. So, with everything, tell me the pros and the cons to the game that you've seen at this early stage.
Pros and the cons. Well, the pros is, you got fans, that support you. You gotta have a solid loyal team. A little circle to keep you well-rounded or whatever. Cause you can't do this shit by yourself. You just can't. You gotta have a supportive team with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay level-headed and focused. And the con, of course, the haters. You can't listen to everybody. Everybody not gonna like your shit. You know what I'm saying? I came to realize that you may think you hot, and your man might think you hot, but everybody's not gonna think you hot. There's people that don't think Hove is the best. People that don't fuck with Wayne. People that don't fuck with M. I don't meet too many people that don't fuck with M, but it is people out there that don't fuck with M and Nas and so on. You know what I'm saying? So basically, everybody not gonna like you, and I learned that. I thought I was, I think I'm hot. And I think, I'm this and that, but everybody's not gonna think that. You can't let that shit get to you. And that's the biggest thing that I learned, that everybody's not gonna fuck with you. When I was coming up rapping, I just knew I was the shit, and everybody was gonna fuck with me. But it's somebody out there that don't fuck with me. You just gotta keep it moving,
Alright, so last question for myself. I guess a little bit away from Strat, a little bit close to the ring. What's good with you?
What's good with me? It's more music. I'm just trying to be creative. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to really put out the same type of shit. Like a lot of people, they cool because they can keep putting out the same type of music. I like to dip my feet in everything, or a lot of different types of water, whatever that means. But you know, I just like to do a lot of creativity, creative shit. You know what I mean? I just like to do a lot of creative stuff. I mean, I don't like to do the same type of fucking music. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here trying like, alright, what's the next best thing that's gonna pop? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to do. I just made that type of song, so you know, what's next? What's the next hottest thing? I think I might take it down south. You know what I'm saying? And that, watch out for it. I'm about to start getting on more south beats. You know what I mean? Cause down south, that's where it's at. Shout out to my people down south. You know what I mean? So that's what's new with me. You know what I mean? Check my resume. I know y'all, you know, y'all like, what's up with the mixtape? But like I said earlier, you know, you can't really do that when nobody really know where you are. You gonna be wasting material then. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm sitting here just trying to get the fans interested, you know, collect more fans, you know what I mean? And then hopefully, you know, we can go from there. But I do appreciate my fans and shit. Real rap. All y'all haters, fuck you. That simple.
I wanna say, like, so as far as the fans go, like what approach are you taking to be able to get more fans, and like how are you gonna, you know what I mean, approach trying to get more fan base so you could be able to get the mixtape out?
Well, like you said earlier, just going to different, you know, spots, going to open mics, you know, trying to hit the clubs up. We got connects down south, you know what I mean, so they can have my shit bumping down there in the club or whatever and shit. Just basically going all over with it. Now we're going to be performing 2 tracks. One is called Sitting on the Top, and the other one is called Counting Dollars. You know what I mean? So once we get the paperwork right with that shit, we should be hitting the streets and hitting the road with that. Y'all gonna be hearing a lot of that or whatever. And depending how the fans take it, you know, embrace it or not, you know, really got a lot to do with what comes next as far as mixtape wise. You know what I mean? So we plan to hit the streets with Sitting on the Top and Counting Dollars. Those are my next 2 singles, so, you know, look out for that.
Yeah, I know you've been talking a lot about, you know, how, you know, how you react to other artists and how other artists react to you as far as when they hear you rapping and things like that, things of that nature. So tell the people what your thoughts is about, you know, other artists and how they respond to you when they hear you rap compared to, you know, them rapping.
Honestly, this is real shit. You know, a lot of rappers get offended when I rap, you know, because they're not on that level. You know what I mean? I don't mean to toot my own horn, and it's nothing like that, but it's like a lot of these niggas are so basic with their rhymes and shit. So, you know, they're feeling that shit, you know, they rapping in their zone. And then when I rap, sounded like I belong on the radio in the industry, it just crushed all they shit. So now they looking at me like, fuck out of here, this nigga think he nice. You know, and that creates a lot of fucking beef with me. But you know me, I really don't give a fuck. I mean, I can hang with the best of them. Whatever, you know. A lot of niggas want to fucking say whatever they want, but when it come down to it, that's why this my mixtape called Check My Resume, because I can't explain what I do. I can't explain how I do it. You would just have to go see for yourself. A lot of people ask me, how you high? Like, why you think you high? And I can't explain it. All you have to do is go check my resume, listen to the mixtape, and then you tell me from there. I can guarantee you, these local artists don't got shit on the shit I'm putting out. My mixtape sound like the tracks on there sound like they belong on the album. That's real shit. KC3 and Productions, man, you know what it is. Straight.
Alright, so just very quickly, any final thoughts? Any lasting words you want to leave until the next strategy update? Probably in a couple weeks or whatever.
Basically, I just want to say, I mean, y'all gonna be getting a lot from me. If it's not, you know, throughout interviews or whatever, you're gonna be seeing freestyles, you know me. I'm gonna be everywhere in Philly. You might see me in front of the corner store near you. For real, like real shit. Like I'm gonna be everywhere, you know what I mean? And as far as people trying to do tracks with me or whatever, it's whatever. I show love to everybody. I don't hate. You know what I mean? A lot of these, it's the city of brotherly love, yet you seeing niggas hate on each other instead of trying to get money together. Like, we should be trying to collab. These niggas in down south not fucking beefing with you. You hear fucking, rarely hear fucking down south beef. You know what I mean? New York, them niggas, what you see 50 on 50 on his website and shit, fucking squashing beef. Now they trying to get money together. That not a power move? Like, real shit, you know what I mean? So we should be together and shit trying to collab and get this money, because they laughing at Philly like, yeah, these niggas, they beefing with each other and shit. Like, fuck out of here, they not getting no money, they laughing at us. You know what I mean? So basically, I don't got much love to everybody doing their thing. That's all I'm gonna say. If you going hard, I fuck with you. We gonna leave it at that. Straight.
Alright, peace.